Welcome back to Colorado and Company. Our next guest has all the information you need to know about a mortgage solution. If you've been searching for a way to lower those dollar signs each month, well, now is the time to make a huge change. Ideal Home Loans is a business that offers lower rates with a quick turnaround time to get your new rate in place. In fact, you can have a lower rate on your mortgage once you apply in just 3 weeks. Here with Ideal Home Loans and your mortgage solution is Brent Ivinson. He's also offering a free mortgage consultation. Nice to see you, Brent.
Good to see you, too.
Give me the rundown on the rates. I love you always come on and you update me at where we're standing.
Well, here's where we're at right now. 30-year fixed rates are still in the high fours. We have seen some movement upward in the wrong direction. The stock market has had a very good run over the last couple of weeks. 5-year ARMs, you're fixed for the first 5 years and then it's adjustable thereafter. Right now running in the mid-threes. 15 and 20-year rates still in the low fours. So all in all, things are not at that 50-year historic low level, but still really a good opportunity.
And you're really encouraging a lot of people right now is the time to buy or refinance.
Well, absolutely. And the reason being, we saw rates come up after the first of the year. We saw them go as high as 5 1/4. We've seen them now settle back down to where they're at currently. But the one thing that we know is we continue to see economic improvement, we are going to see interest rates go up. So to give yourself the best possible opportunity to save the most amount of money, you want to call us sooner rather than later.
And you're a mortgage banker. So tell me how that benefits us, the consumer.
Well, the big advantage that we have is there's no middleman when you deal with a mortgage banker. We're lending our own money, underwriting, processing, closing, funding. Everything's in-house at our office here in the tech center in Denver. So we're able to get things done more quickly and with less cost. When you use a mortgage broker, you're layering somebody else into the process. They're essentially going out, negotiating with the bank on your behalf as the consumer. And as we all know, anytime you put anybody into the middle of a process, you're talking about more cost, more time, and that ultimately ends up meaning a higher payment. With us, you end up with less fees, a lower interest rate, and that translates into a lower monthly payment, which adds up over a 30-year mortgage.
That's 3 good things.
Right.
Lower, lower, less. Like that a lot. And what if viewers want to improve their home, but they need the money to do that? How does that work out for them?
We have a great product available for those people, and this is a product that works whether you are buying or refinancing. And it's a product that will let you wrap $35,000 worth of home improvements into your new loan. And I know there's a lot of people out there right now who are in their current home. They'd like to do something. They're not in a position to sell because maybe they're a little bit underwater or right at the value, but they'd like to do some home improvements. This will let you do $35,000 worth of home improvements and base the value on the after improvements appraisal. This also works if you're out buying. You know, there's a lot of foreclosure properties out there. And we have a lot of home buyers who are out looking around and saying, you know, yeah, foreclosure is a great deal, but I don't have the money to do all the repair work and to fix everything up. This product will let you build $35,000 into that purchase price so you can make those home improvements and do the remodeling that you need. So a great option.
Yeah, a wonderful option. 303-867-7000. IdealHomeLoans.com is the web address. And now let's talk more about if someone's buying a home, if they're looking to buy one. What can you offer?
Well, if you're looking to buy, you certainly the first step you want to make is call a mortgage professional. And the reason being, you want to get pre-approved first. You want to go out and look at something that you can afford. And we work a little bit differently. We're going to start with what can you afford every month as a monthly payment. I don't necessarily want to know how much house you want to buy. I want to know what can you manage as a payment every month, because the reality of the situation is this. We want to give you a payment that's affordable so that you can manage things as you see economic things ebb and flow and go up and down. You want a payment that you can manage, and that's the most important thing, because the last thing you want to do is be house poor. You don't want to have a payment you can't afford that's stressing you every month. So we start with that. Work our way backwards. We walk you through the entire process, and then we can work with your real estate professional to make sure that we're custom tailoring an offer letter that works for the specific property you're looking at. Right now, the buying opportunity is as good as it has ever been, and the reason being there's a lot of inventory available. So as you go start to negotiate, you have 2 or 3 options in every neighborhood. That means you're going to get a great deal and a great price. Home values are still off 30 and 40% in some areas, so people are finding their money is going much, much further than it did 2 or 3 years ago. And with rates close to 50-year historic lows, those 3 components really make it a fantastic time to buy a home.
Brent, you know what I like about your website? It's so easy to navigate, and there's a lot of helpful tools in your website.
There is. We've laid it out so that there is a lot of resources there, so there's a lot of information for people so that they can come in, get comfortable with the process, but we've also set it up so that it's part of why we're able to close loans in as little as 2 weeks. You can handle everything online with us if you want to. You can apply online, you can communicate with your loan officer online, you can send your documents back to us online, all through our secure internet site, and it really helps out. People are very busy. Everyone has families. You can't get things done typically between the hours of 8 and 5 anymore. A lot of people don't have time until their kids are down and it's 7, 8 o'clock at night. You can jump on our website, handle everything then, and we can handle everything during the next day while you're at work and communicate with you that way.
Very helpful, but you also have the option of calling the number 303-867-7000. That's a free call. And who would benefit from an adjustable rate mortgage?
Well, you have a lot of people right now, Denise, who are looking at only staying in their home 3 to 5 years, whether it's because their home isn't worth what it was before or it's just not going to be a long-term play. An ARM is a fantastic option, and I know a lot of people out there think of adjustable rate mortgages and think, boy, that's what started this whole mess. What consumers and viewers need to understand, the adjustable rate mortgages that are left are your 3, 5, 7, and 10-year ARMs. They're your stable, traditional ARMs. They're tied to stable indexes. The paperwork's spelled out very, very clearly for you when you go through everything, and you can lock in a fantastic rate for that introductory period, whether it's 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years. Right now, 5-year ARMs are running in the mid-3s, so even if you outstay that first 5 years and you're locked in at 3.5%, the most it could go up after that is to 5.5%. That's still a great deal, even if you outstay that for a year. But you have more and more people right now looking for a short-term option. They don't need a 30-year mortgage. They're not going to be there that long. And this is an opportunity that can save you as much as $250 each and every month over looking at a 30-year fixed mortgage today with where rates are.
That sounds great, but what happens if you have less than perfect credit? What do you do then?
Well, there's a lot of people in that position, unfortunately, because of what's gone on economically, and there are products available for you. Even if you've been turned down in the past, we're seeing greater flexibility right now with FHA. They're offering higher debt-to-income ratios. They're not underwriting as rigorously. So you have an opportunity to still save money even if you don't have a perfect situation. Call us. We can walk you through the process. If we can't help you out, we're going to tell you what you need to do so we can put you in a position to help you out down the road.
I want you to get your crystal ball out and just kind of give me your expertise, your best estimate. Where do you see the mortgage lending process in the next 6 months?
Well, you're going to see it get tougher, unfortunately. Credit's going to continue to tighten. As we start to hear more traction about the privatization of Fannie and Freddie Mac, which are securitizing entities in the mortgage business, that's going to change the lending landscape quite a bit. So to give yourself the best opportunity to qualify, I would tell people to call sooner rather than later. If you're thinking about buying and you're thinking, I'll wait till later on this summer, make that phone call now and get the process started, because when we start to see these changes, they're going to happen very, very quickly, and they're going to be pretty dramatic too. So really, it's in your best interest to take advantage of what's available now, because it is going to be more flexible.
Do it today. You can close in as little as 2 weeks. Thank you. Good to see you again.
Yep.
It doesn't cost to call or even go online to see about lowering your mortgage with Ideal Home Loans. The number again, 303-867-7000. You can set up your free mortgage consultation today. And again, now is the time with historic mortgage lows to save on your monthly payment. Ideal Home Loans can have you saving money in just 3 weeks. Remember, Ideal Home Loans offers lower rates with a quick turnaround time to put cash back in your wallet. The number again, 303-867-7000. The web address, idealhomeloans.com. And Ideal Home Loans paid for this segment.